Familia Country, bienvenidos. Hoy veremos el partido de semifinal de nuestro socio Tomás Nchez contra José Ramos de México en la semifinal de 18 años sencillos masculino. Gran partido, 11 días tercer set y Tomás Nchez sacó la casta y logró adjudicarse este partido para así llegar a la final del sencillo 18 años. Disfrutemos de este gran juego.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are live again from very rainy and tropical day we've been having here in San Jose, Costa Rica at the Indoor Club. Beautiful country, Costa Rica, home of a little bit over 5 million people. We have a great match for you coming up. Boys 18 singles. Tomás Nchez from Costa Rica versus Jose Ramos of Mexico. Welcome to the International Racquetball Federation 31st World Junior Racquetball Championships. I am Fabio Soto here. Gonna get you started with this match. Of course, Tomás Nchez, one of the local favorites. And Jose Ramos of Mexico, one of Mexico's best 18 and under players. From Chihuahua, Mexico.
0-0.
Home to many of Mexico's top players. That's an ace served by Jose Ramos. Point number one.
Segundo servicio.
To side out there.
0-1.
0 serving 1 in the RF scoreboard.
Segundo servicio.
What a great rally by these two athletes. Tomás Nchez getting on the board for the first time. 1 serving 1. Ace serve for Tomás Nchez. Tomás being coached by Andrés Acuña and Jose Ramos by Fabián Parrilla. Of course, Fabián Parrilla, father and coach of André Parrilla and Jessica Parrilla. Andrés Acuña, current IRT professional player. Point number 3 for Sanchez. Biting those two walls.
3-1. Segundo servicio. Cambio.
Side out there for Ramos.
Segundo servicio. Cambio.
Ramos missing that shot. Tomás Sanchez going to get side out. Of course, Tomás Sanchez, one of the local players from here, Costa Rica. He has the crowd on his side. Tomás scoring point number 4. Tomás certainly with a reach advantage.
Segundo servicio.
Second serve.
Punto.
Point number 5 for Sanchez. Pepe Ramos tried to short hop it.
Xico sirve 1.
Couldn't get it done. 5 serving 1.
No. Servicio corto. Segundo servicio.
We want to thank everybody watching, tuning in, listening. Like our posts on Facebook, share our feed. Like us. Get racquetball all over the world. Watch these young athletes perform. Just like that, Tomas. That's point number 6. And Mexico will get their first timeout. And we will be back shortly here on the IRF. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're about to start again. Tomas Sanchez from Costa Rica is leading 6-1. Jose Ramos from Mexico.
6 sirve 1.
6 serving 1. Kill shot. Dead center court. Ramos.
1 sirve 6.
This is the boys 18 singles semifinal. The winner of this match will move on to tomorrow's final. Point for Ramos. A much needed point, stopping the bleeding. Needs to get some momentum of his own. Down the line, winning shot there for Ramos. 3-6. Of course, in the other end
3 sirve 6.
of the draw, we have Diego and Gerson, Bolivia and Argentina.
Punto.
Point number 4 for Ramos.
4 sirve 6.
4 serving 6 now. Pass. Side out.
6 sirve 4. Todo. Segundo servicio. Punto.
Point. That's a side out there. Ramos down the line shot.
4-6.
Ramos looking for the 2 wall, wasn't successful. The ball was really up in the air.
6-4.
Tomas took advantage of that. It's a good shot for Tomas. Side wall, front wall, side wall.
7-4.
7 serving 4. That ball hit the glass on the top of the back. That's a replay, folks. It's a good serve by Sanchez. And a great follow through. Tomas scoring point number 8. He's moving Ramos around left to right,
8-4.
center to side. It's a skip sitting shot there by Sanchez. Very rare mistake from the Costa Rican player.
4-8. Segundo servicio.
Cross court pass. Textbook right there by Sanchez.
8-4.
Point. Skip shot by Ramos. Of course, again, Ramos from Chihuahua, Mexico. Want to say hi to his coaches, his staff, people from Chihuahua who are watching. Please like our post, share our feed, make racquetball available for everyone. Share these amazing athletes. 4 serving 9 now. And just like that, what a great rally. The best one of the match so far. Sanchez gets the best of it. 9 serving 4. That's a point right there, called by the official. That's 10-4. So Gustavo, I see some. That's what I didn't see Pepe agreeing with the referee in that call. Even Tomas stood a little bit. He's calling for linesman. Referee's asking Tomas Sanchez if he agrees with the line judges. Says yes. So this is the first time we've seen here in center court line judges being called. Gustavo, what are your thoughts on that?
Well, I'm glad that they started the game without them, and I think that the referee is an excellent referee. And Capandegui from Argentina, he makes mistakes like all of us can and do, and sees things differently. There's room for interpretation, especially on where you stand in the court. And but if both players agree that they would like to have lines, that's fine. It's another, another pair of eyes, another set of eyes times 2 should make it a little bit easier. That way, if he does make a bad call, then you will know, because they will reverse the call or agree with the call if it's a good call. Now, there is an appeals process. You're allowed 3 appeals per game, and 3 what we call used appeals. If the call is reversed by the player asking for the appeal, then the appeal does not count against them. So here we are, we're waiting for the 2 lines, signaling they're on their way. They cannot be players from Mexico or Costa Rica, either as the head referee or the lines. And I apologize, I wasn't here at the start of this game. We're trying to set up the transmission on court 6.
I was mentioning to the listening audience about Gerson with Diego, which is the other end of the draw for the boys 18s.
And very likely, we'll see, could be the actual final over there in the semi, but you never know. You never know. These kids are tough here, and they may be on tomorrow, whoever wins. But we're running out of time over there. They had to find a router. They got everything connected. Now we just have to find get some internet. And we hope to be transmitting the 4 o'clock Bolivia, Argentina, Gerson Miranda, Diego Garcia match.
So head referee is coming back to the court. Sideline judges are coming.
So as for the lines, we have on the left side here with the E-Force shirt, Dani Maggi, former player for Argentina, and in charge of our desk here. And
just like that,
Felipe Arenas from Colombia.
Tomas Sanchez with point number 11. That's a skip shot there by Jose Ramos. Want to remind everybody listening, watching, after this match, we have the boys 14 doubles. Ireland versus Colombia. Down the line shot there for Ramos. So Gustavo, let's talk about that match coming up, Ireland versus Colombia. You know, Ireland pulled off a miracle game yesterday against the United States. One of the best we've seen so far, I think, in this whole tournament. And they play Colombia. That's the semifinal for the boys 14 doubles.
Well, Colombia, of course, is very well coached by Gutierrez, and we know they are very intense. They've played together as a doubles team. The Irish as well, they've played together, and of course they've had quite a few matches here, but I would not dare to predict who would win that one. It's going to be a hard-fought battle as well. Ireland versus Colombia following this match. Boys 14 doubles.
That's another skip for Jose Ramos.
Broken ball.
It's a broken ball. It's a replay.
Is that the first one this game? Yeah. Actually, we might have to get our friend Gary to come back, and I'm going to go and see if I transmit over on court 6 the next match while you guys do this one.
It's an unfortunate bounce right there.
He recovered quickly.
He recovered quickly, though. I have to say, Gustavo, Costa Rica, in general, all their players have impressed me so far. Over the years, they've done a good job, but until recently, they've performed very, very well, giving trouble, a lot of trouble, to many of the dominating countries such as the U.S., Mexico, and Bolivia. So kudos and congratulations to them.
Yeah, their level has been brought up. They've been well coached. They have a good program going on here in Costa Rica. Nice get.
A little too much heat there from Tomas to Jose Ramos. 12-5. Remember, Tomas has both of his timeouts left and Ramos only has one.
Tried to pass Nchez there. To no avail. Timeout Mexico now.
Ramos trying to go bottom board there. And we'll take a short break ourselves here on the International Racquetball Federation. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, at the 31st Annual World Junior Racquetball Championships of the International Racquetball Federation. For the IRF, I am Fabio Soto, sitting, transmitting, as Tomas Sanchez is dominating Jose Ramos of Mexico. The Costa Rican native, local favorite, is up 13-5 in game number 1, and he's been playing tremendous racquetball so far. Down the line shot there for Ramos. Excellent. Side out. Cross court, great shot there, Tomas.
13-5. Dos.
Short serve. So now that we have line judges, we may see some appeals coming up. We'll let you know how they fare.
Cambio.
It's a side out there. Good shot by Jose Ramos.
5-13.
It's a winning shot there by Ramos down the line to the left. 6, serving 13. Ramos still has a big mountain to climb. And with shots like that, no wonder Tomas is up.
13-6. Cambio. Seis 13. Punto. 7-13.
Queremos dar la bienvenida a todos quienes están sintonizando de América Latina, de todo el mundo, para ver a estos atletas de Costa Rica, Tomás Sánchez y José Ramos de México, José Ramos de Chihuahua, México. Un saludo a toda la gente de Chihuahua. Punto 14 para Tomás. Compartan nuestra liga, dennos like en Facebook, síganos, compartan el racquetball con el resto del mundo para que vean estos atletas.
Wet ball. Wet ball. Replay.
So the referee calls a wet ball. There's no appeal by Jose Ramos, no appeal.
Ok, repite. 14-7. No. Cambio.
Jose Ramos with a side out.
7-14.
7-14.
Punto.
Jose Ramos, great shot. Behind him, the corner. Tomás Sánchez without far behind.
8-14.
It's very close there. Skip shot by Ramos. Thomas missing that game point right there with the skip. Unfortunate.
8-14.
That's an ace for Ramos, who's slowly and surely catching up. And now there's a timeout by Tomás Sánchez, his first of the match, and we will be back shortly here on the IRF. And we are live in San Jose, Costa Rica. For those who are just joining us, this is the boys 18 singles semifinal between Tomás Sánchez of Costa Rica and Jose Ramos of Mexico. Jose Ramos serving 9-14.
Segundo servicio.
Gustavo, I have to say I'm very impressed with Costa Rica's play. I have not seen that much of Tomás Sánchez, to be honest. other than the past couple days. And I'm looking at a future superstar.
That was a careless shot. He didn't make an effort to turn around. Obviously, the ball was behind him. One thing I can say about Pepe Ramos is that he's not out of it till it's over. Tough.
So Tomas Sanchez again with another game point opportunity here.
We are expecting quite the serve here on this 14th possible game point.
Segundo servicio.
And again, Jose Ramos fighting off that game point.
10-14.
So tough down the line. I'm surprised they didn't call a court hinder on that ball. The ball did come off the lights enough to possibly affect the next shot, but nothing was said.
14-10.
There it is.
So point number 15, Tomas Sanchez takes game one, 15-10 versus Jose Ramos.
So that concludes the first game. We'll be back in 2 minutes for game two. I do want to make a court change announcement. We will, following this match, have the number one Bolivia player Gerson Miranda against number one from Argentina, formerly of Bolivia, Diego Garcia. That match will follow this streamed match. It should be on within the hour. Looking forward to that. That will be certainly a hard-hitting and fast-moving game. So please stay on, and we will be back with you shortly.
Welcome back, everybody. Gustavo, I want to take this opportunity to invite everybody listening, watching at home, watching on their phones. Costa Rica is a great country. I think a lot of people should take the opportunity to visit. This is a good, nice country. Great coffee, great chocolate, great tourism. If you're an adventurer like ziplining, whitewater rafting, this is the place to be. It's awesome.
Most definitely. We've been treated wonderful here. I have to say we haven't been able to get out to see too much as we've been in the court almost all week, but there will be other opportunities. First service of the second game. Great get by Ramos.
Wide angle pass there by Ramos. The correct shot. The right shot.
Uno sirve 0.
It's a point right there for Ramos.
Dos sirve 0.
Point three for Ramos. A little shift there between this match because Ramos is moving Tomas Sanchez around the court. He's making him go from left to right, right to left, keeping him on his toes.
3-0.
Both of these athletes changed their shirts. Tomas in the previous game was in the striped blue and white. Now he's in the white shirt. Ramos, of course, in the black was. Now he's in the red.
4-5-0.
Gracias, por hacer el intento.
Short serve.
Segundo servicio.
High lob Z to the right side. Obviously, Sanchez, as tall as he is, that has to be very high to be effective. Side out, Sanchez.
0-4.
It's a good shot by Ramos. Went as far as he could to the right. Tomas Sanchez a little frustrated there. Balls have been just without his reach.
Ramos has played on the junior team for many years.
So that's a short call. We're going to have our first appeal. Ramos appealed that his serve was good. And both of the referees disagree. Ramos gets point number 5.
And that does not count as an appeal used, as both.
That ball hit Tomas Sanchez, who asks for a timeout because he's down 0-6. Let's take a very short break now, and we will return on the IRF. We are live in Costa Rica, San Jose, at the Indoor Club, where a certain turn of events here, as Jose Ramos is now taking charge of this match. Completely different game than game number 1. What do you think, Gustavo?
Well, I sensed it had to be. I think he was surprised that Sanchez came on as strong as he did in game 1, and they actually took that quite handily, surprising Ramos and the Mexican coaches. He is a fighter. Great get, sliding on the floor. Unbelievable.
What a rally.
Talk about keeping your eye on the ball.
There you go. And just like that, Jose Ramos has shifted the momentum of this game. What a rally. The best one of the match so far, Gustavo.
I have to agree. Yeah, that was the top rally of the match so far, and they're bringing in Nchez to do some court cleaning. There's an appeal. Sanchez, that there was 2 bounces on the get from, I'm not sure which get it was, from Ramos, but nor here nor there, the lines agreed with Capandegui's call.
I want to say hi to all the people in Chihuahua watching. Carlos Martinez is in the box right now. Hello, Carlos Martinez. Saludos desde San Jose, Costa Rica, mi amigo de Chihuahua, México. Of course, Carlos Martinez is president of the Chihuahua Racquetball Association. And he's been one of the coaches of Pepe Ramos.
7-0.
Skips it in.
That was a correct shot that Pepe took. This is a correct shot selection right there. Unfortunate, bad execution.
0-7.
No doubt. That's a great serve. Able to return it almost perfectly to the left corner. That was a decisive wide angle pinch, right wall, front wall. No chance for Sanchez to get that.
7-0.
7-0. That's a screen serve right there.
Second serve. And again,
Two
skips it in
a row for Ramos skipping.
0-7.
Wow. Very
Not-
impressive.
Not that time. That was
And you know what? Ramos didn't have really those many options available to him. He had that one, took advantage, kill shot. It's the second serve.
see if he appeals that. When it comes off that, nicks off that side wall, it sometimes goes right over the line. He did not appeal it. Great get. Another great rally. Nothing to be said there. Let the rally speak for itself.
And listen, Pepe Ramos is creating his own opportunities. He's not waiting for luck. He's going out there to win. So much so that he's yet to be scored upon in game 2. That's a great serve right there. 9-0. And in a stunning turn of events, Costa Rica takes its second and final timeout. And so will we. Take a short break here on IRT. We are back, ladies and gentlemen, live in beautiful San Jose, Costa Rica.
Stick with us after this match. We have a lot of racquetball still to come. Number 1, Gerson Miranda from Bolivia. Boys 18 singles will go against Diego Garcia, Argentina, formerly of Bolivia.
9-0.
So 9 serving 0, Jose Ramos. Ace serve by Ramos.
The winner of this match will play the winner of the Garcia Miranda match.
Segundo servicio.
So right now, Ramos has a psychological advantage. 10-point run for him.
Great get.
That's a skip shot right there by Sanchez, giving Ramos point number 11.
He anticipated that well. Sanchez did. He just didn't execute it when he got to the ball.
11-0.
Point number 12.
Very hard to get that ball off the side wall. Great serve.
12-0.
Got to remind everybody, Toma Sanchez is out of timeouts. He's at the mercy of Jose Ramos as he scores point number 13.
13-0.
Down the line,
If
Ramos giving us a master class.
A clinic. If I were Sanchez right now, I would do what I could to get the serve back and maybe score a couple points to get the momentum going in my direction
Servicio corto.
going into game 3.
Segundo servicio.
Commanding lead by Ramos, who only needs 1 point. Game number 2 is in his grasp.
Nice save.
Broken ball.
That's broken ball number 2.
So, Gustavo, what are your thoughts on this? I mean, based on what we saw in Game 1, this is a completely different ball game right now. I think Ramos has such psychological strength for him to get back from that loss. And not only that, pushing it to the limit. He has a commanding, comfortable lead. He only needs 1 point.
I think he felt the first game he certainly didn't play to his ability, physically or mentally. And in Game 2, after conversation with his coaches, they said, you need to get out there and play your game. You are the better player. You can win this. And look at what he's done so far. But as we saw yesterday, you can be ahead 14-2 and still lose. You got to get to 15, folks.
So Jose Ramos. It's a side out there.
Now here's what I was saying. Let's see if Sanchez can get on the board with a few points, at least to get the momentum back in his direction. Feel confident about what he's doing. Not to be.
I like what Gary Mazarov said yesterday about, listen, you have a bad day, but if in the 18th hole you sink a 30-foot putt, you're coming back.
And there was the 30-foot putt. Wide angle pinch for Sanchez. Let's see if he can get on the board. Seems like he's not putting too much effort in, and I think that getting a couple points on the board is so important for him.
Well, mathematically speaking, it's better for him to wait for Game 3 because in Game 3 he needs to score 11. He needs to score 15 right now.
Yes, but that momentum is so important in any sport. Not going to happen.
So just like that, Ramos takes Game 2, 15-0 in an amazing turn of events. And we will be back shortly here on the IRF. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back in rainy, tropical San Jose, Costa Rica, where we are about to begin game number 3 between Tomas Sanchez of Costa Rica and Jose Ramos of Mexico, boys 18 singles semifinal. Jose Ramos is going to start us off with the serve. The match after this, Gustavo.
Let me tell you what's happening after this. First, I want to welcome Carlos Juarez. Welcome to the stream. Glad you're on. Hope everything's well up in New Mexico. We will have, following this match, the boys 18 singles, the other semifinal, which is with number 1, Gerson Miranda from Bolivia, and Diego Garcia from Argentina, formerly from Bolivia. So what we're teammates now will be competing directly against each other in the other semi. That will be an exciting match for sure, so don't go away.
So let's see if Tomas Sanchez can shake off that donut he got in the number 2 game.
The Costa Ricans filling the stands here. Obviously the local favorite. Cheering him on, cheering Tomas Sanchez on. There's a good Mexican contingency of players and coaches and family.
Want to remind everybody, this game is to 11 points.
Win by 1. 2 timeouts and 3 appeals, used appeals per player. Great get.
It's a point for Jose Ramos of Chihuahua, Mexico.
Franceschi running into the court. The entire indoor club staff here, maintenance, technicians, administration. They've been fantastic. We want to thank the organization, Marcelo Gomez, president of Pan American Racquetball and of the Costa Rican Racquetball Federation.
It's a great serve by Jose Ramos, getting an ace. Point number 2 for Ramos.
That makes 17 points scored by Jose Ramos
In a row.
unanswered.
Skip shot there by Toma Sanchez. That's point number 18 in a row for Ramos.
3-0.
Powerful. He's waiting for his opponent to set his tone and set his pace, and now Sanchez is going to take a short timeout. His first of game number 3. We'll take one ourselves here on the. We're back, everybody. Jose Ramos. Skip shot again by Tomas Sanchez.
Frustration.
20 unanswered points.
Frustration by kicking the ball, shown by Tomas Sanchez.
Segundo servicio.
The lines in Vegas have changed, folks, since game number 1. Tomas Sanchez,
Let's see if he can get on the board. He needs to.
cross court, a much needed side out. Can he stop the bleeding? That's a skip ceiling shot. Down the line, side out. Tomas trying to focus here.
Chesky waves off the referee, saying his job's not finished yet. Again, following this match, we have the other men's semi or boys semifinal. Bolivia, Argentina.
0-5.
Powerful.
Can Jose Ramos continue his 20-point run?
5-0.
He is not letting Sanchez on the board.
Would you?
He needs a great serve here, some kind of a crack, something to get the momentum changed.
Segundo servicio.
There it is. That's a very important point. Very important for Tomas Sanchez.
1-5. No. Segundo servicio.
Short serve called, second serve. Nice get by Ramos.
That's a skip right there. Skip shot.
Sanchez does not argue the call.
Remember, everybody watching at home and on their phones, we have line judges. So if the player disagrees with a call, he can appeal. Right now, both of these athletes have 3 of their appeals intact.
Segundo servicio.
Thomas Sanchez has 1 timeout left.
Great shot.
This is a confidence builder for Tomas.
Caught Ramos off guard, leaning left, hit the ball right. Big point. Big point number 2 there for Sanchez. We were in the tie break here of the men's 18 semifinal, boys 18 semifinal. The World Junior Racquetball Championship, San Jose, Costa Rica. Smooth. Quiets the crowd. They have 10 seconds to serve after the referee calls the score. Waltzes to the service box. Smooth.
Just like that, Jose Ramos ends Tomas Sanchez's 2-point run.
It's rained most of the day today, so the court is humid, and of course the players are obviously working up quite a sweat. They've changed their shirts once. The referee can ask them to change their shirts again if he feels that it's delaying the game too much. Great serve, great serve. Deep, hard drive, Z serve. Could not get it off the back wall. Glass.
So timeout for Mexico. Jose Ramos takes a timeout. And we will take a short break ourselves here on the IRF. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. An exciting match so far. Game number 3. Tomas Sanchez trying to get on a roll here. He's serving 4-6 against Jose Ramos of Chihuahua, Mexico.
Great dive.
Trying to kill it midair, but he skips it.
We need the cleaning crew again. One of the problems with these courts that have polyurethane on them, they don't absorb the water. It's a little bit better on everyone's body to have the urethane on. We have played on courts that do not have the sealer on, and we don't have this issue of towel timeouts, referee timeouts, if you will. But in the advent of safe and fair play, we need to clean the wet spots off the floor. We don't want anybody slipping, falling, and really hurting themselves. And unfortunately, I am under the impression the next set of points is all going to be dives from either player.
Well, listen, Gustavo, it's do or die for these gentlemen.
Yep.
There is no tomorrow for any of these athletes. No tomorrow.
Segundo servicio.
Short serve, second serve. Missed wide angle pinch by Ramos. Folks, we're
5-6.
all tied up. Excuse me, no, 5-6. Not that time. Each player has one timeout left. We want to keep this game going. 10 seconds to serve. There's a poor serve by Ramos, as you saw. It came off the back wall, set up for Nchez, and he did not miss. Great get. Now we're all tied up.
And in another stunning turn of events, 6-6.
Here we are.
Tiebreaker, nail biter, going the distance to the finish line. Whatever you want to call it, Gustavo.
Nchez scoring 7th point here, 7-6. He heard that all the way. He walked to the ball. He knew it. Broken ball, number 3. We'll play that point again. First serve. This is the tie-break match. Costa Rica versus Mexico in the boys 18 gold medal round.
Timeout number 2 for Mexico. No timeouts remaining. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We have a stunner here for you. Packed house, full crowd. Tomas Nchez turning this around. Coming back from a donut in game number 2.
And a 5-0 deficit in game number 3. Sanchez pumping himself up, knowing he's 2 points away from going to the finals. So 6 serves 9. What can you do? Impressive.
So the referee gives a warning to Jose Ramos for hitting the glass, as he should. Set up.
Side out. Sanchez is appealing. The ball came off the glass. Funny. You can appeal everything but technicals and forfeits. Call stands. Smart call on Sanchez's part. He's not used any appeals. That does go against him. Call was not overturned. And Maria Paz Munoz was right there looking at it. So
7 serving 9. Down the line. Ramos within 1. And timeout number 2. The last timeout of Costa Rica. Toma Sanchez. Let's take a short break now. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. No timeouts left for Costa Rica. No timeouts left for Mexico. It's do or die for these two gentlemen. 8 serving 9, Jose Ramos.
on any given play, you can have more than one appeal.
Ramos ties it up at 9 apiece. Second serve, screen serve called.
There's an appeal.
So that's an appeal. So first serve for Ramos.
Call.
Smart call.
And that is not used as an appeal because the call was reversed.
So Jose Ramos still has his 3 appeals left. Toma Sanchez has 2 appeals left.
Here comes Chesky again.
Want to thank all the staff here at the San Jose Indoor Club for such a great hands-on experience they've been showing throughout this tournament.
Our sponsors too, eForce, the official racket, and Gearbox, the official ball of the 31st World Junior Racquetball Championships, San Jose, Costa Rica. You hear the Costa Rican fans in the background. Full house. This looks like a possible setup. And it was. What a match. Serving for match. First serve for match point. Tomás Nchez, Costa Rica. José Ramos, Mexico, receiving. Wow. Incredible match by both players. What talent.
9-10. So short serve call. Mexico's appealing. Call stands.
That's okay. Good appeal used.
So Mexico loses its first appeal. He still has 2 left.
Would have been a free point.
Don't blame him for trying.
And we're back with Sanchez on serve. Let's see what he chooses to serve.
Sanchez with a setup. Skip shot.
Did you notice how he kept going up with the ball, Ramos? He wanted to force that 40-foot shot, knowing that Sanchez was hungry for it, and it worked. Made him skip the ball, continued to put it back up. Very smart play by José Ramos.
Not without risk, though.
He kept it off the sidewall. He says, I'm going to let him shoot it, and I'm going to stay up front, do my best to get to it if he makes it. And he skipped it in. We're back to 9-10. Ramos serving.
It's a short serve there.
I saw a wet ball, too. I don't know about you. I saw second serve.
And just like that, Jose Ramos ties it up at 10 apiece.
Here we are.
We're going the distance. (10-10). Could this be it for Ramos? Skip shot. Now Tomás Sanchez in the driver's seat once more.
What a match. What more could you ask for, Fabio?
Listen, after the game one, if you would have told me this was going to happen, I would have said no way possible. Congratulations, Tomás Sanchez, surmounting a gigantic deficit to come back and win this match. 20 points behind, comes back to win it. Congratulations to Costa Rica for advancing to tomorrow's final. And what a match from Jose Ramos. What a match.
What a crowd pleaser that was.
What a crowd pleaser that was, definitely.
So please don't leave anywhere. We have another spectacular match for you coming up immediately following, within the 10-15 minute mark. Diego Garcia, Argentina, formerly of Bolivia. And Gerson Miranda, number 1 ranked here in this tournament, Bolivian player. Former players of the same team. We'll be back shortly.
For the IRF, Gustavo Farrell, I am Fabio Soto. We'll see you shortly again.